Hello, Mr. Marshall. How are you doing? Okay, so I thought I sent you this video to explain a little bit about um, the location of the property, uh, dimensions of the sites, and so you have a better idea what we are talking about. And apologies for the delay. Finally, I'm home here, but I hope this video helps. Okay, so the first thing that I will explain is that I will provide you with coordinates for each one of the corners of the lot. So, for example, right now I have this one highlighted here with this blue pin, and the coordinates, as you know, it's a string of numbers, which is here, right? So I will show you that, and also I will show you the approx dimensions for each one of the sites. Okay. Now, full disclosure, these dimensions, well, first of all, they're estimated. The best way to know exactly from where to where the lot is located is just going through a survey. And that whenever you decide to build, you will have to do it anyway. But right now, what we have is the reference from the county. Uh, so I will show you how we're going to get that. So, yep. Okay, let me start here. This is the map that I had shared with you before, showing, of course, the location of the lot and the shape of the lot as well, right? So we are talking about this just over 1 acre, and you have neighbors already here, right? Almost not right in front, but at least on the side, and then you have neighbors here on the side. This pool places. So anyway, now I will show you this map, but also I want to show you this. Let me change the tab here. This is a county map, okay? So if I go to a county, I will find this map, and what this will tell me is also the shape and location of the property. And what I'm doing here, the reason why you see these coordinates pulled here is because this is what I use to create this map. Okay. So whenever we create maps for our customers, we want to show, of course, the location of the lot, but also the shape of the lot. And most of the times we use the information that is already available with the county to create those maps. So in this case, if I go to a county website, if you look at these numbers that we see here for the coordinates of this one corner, that will be the north east corner, these numbers are the same as the ones that I have here. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that to validate that point. So in addition to this video, I will be including in the text the coordinates for each one of the corners, and also what we're going to be doing, or what I will be providing you, is or are the dimensions of each one of the sides of this lot. Now, as I mentioned when we spoke, right now in Mexico here taking care of my mom, but and because of that, the dimensions that you will see will be expressed in meters, which probably you are familiar with anyway, but I will be converting those to foot whenever I send you the information via text in the email. Okay, so let's start by measuring the part that faces the road. So if we go from here all the way here, we're talking about this is approx 50 meters. So we can make a quick conversion here. 50 meters to foot, that would be equal to about 164 meters. Okay, and that will be the frontage of the lot. Let me go back to the map here. Okay, so that's the front. Now let me measure the south side. That will be about 65 meters, which would equal to about 213 foot. Right, now let's measure this small backside here, one corner to the other one, about 22 meters, which is about 72 feet or foot. Then this little thing here, back here to here, about 41 meters. And I know this is probably not ideal and it's estimated, but that will give you a good reference point. So 41 meters on that backside is about 134 foot. Then we have this small side here on the back, about 5 meters, about 16 foot. And then we have the north side. So let's measure that. It will be the longest. And that north side is about 108 meters, which comes to about 354 feet. Okay, so again, I will include in the email in the form of a text the dimensions for each one of the corners as a reference point, and also the coordinates for each one of the corners. Now, when we sometimes when we buy land, just like this one, sometimes the prior owner or any prior owner may have had the land already surveyed. In this case, the current owner doesn't seem to have surveyed the land before, and he doesn't know if anybody surveyed the land before him, or her rather. She's a lady. So if it was surveyed, most likely there are some markings on each one of the corners in the form of a pin, like stick to the ground. Sometimes, even if they surveyed the land and they put a pin, over time people remove them or whatever, right? They are not there, or they are not that visible because of all the trees and vegetation. But again, in this case, we are we are not sure if this piece of land was surveyed before. So right now, as a reference point, this is what we can provide to you. Um, and I hope that helps. Okay, so I will prepare that email and I will include again the dimensions of the lot on each side, approx dimensions, and I will include the approx coordinates for each one of the corners. So I will name this like corner number one. Let's identify this one as corner number one, and then I will go clockwise around until we get to this corner. So that's how I will be providing the coordinates for each one of the lots of the corners of the lot. Okay, so I hope this helps. Please let me know if any questions. So, yep, I'll be available. You have my cell phone number. Thanks so much, sir. Appreciate it.